Hey everyone, welcome back to 40k in 5 minutes, where we run down what you're going up against in your next game in the grim, dark, far future. Today we're talking about the champions of Fenris, the elite of the Space Wolf, straight from the 10th edition of Warhammer 40k. If you love space Vikings, combat prowess, and charging into battle like savage wolf packs, this detachment is for you. Let's break it down. Alright, let's start with the basics. The champions of Fenris are Logan Grimmar's top warriors. They've proven themselves in battle and earned their spot as his right-hand men, even without Grimnar. They fight like he's watching. Now, let's talk about that sweet detachment rule. The Great Wolf watches. This is where things get spicy. So at the end of your opponent's charge phase, any of your space marines or walkers within 3 inches of an enemy can declare charge like it's your own charge phase. That's right, you get to strike back on their turn. This is great for preventing your opponent from move blocking you and allows you to get back in the fight if they can't quite fall back far enough. And if you've got Terminators in the mix, they get one to their objective control as long as they're not battle shocked. Basically, your Terminators become even better at holding objectives than staying in the fight. That being said, there's a catch. Your army can only include Space Wolves, no mixing with other chapters here, so you're going all in on the Sons of Fenris. Now let's talk about some of the cool enhancements you can add to really pump up your champions of Fenris. First is Wolf's Wisdom. This modifies the Great Wolf Watcher's rule so you can charge 6 inches instead of 3. This means you can really get in your enemy's face when they least expect it. Next up, Foe's Fate. This one's perfect for Terminators. If an enemy unit tries to fall back within engagement range of your Terminators, they have to take Desperate Escape test, and if they're battle shocked, they suffer penalty. Basically, it makes sure they're stuck in combat with your Terminators, who aren't going anywhere. Then we've got the Fang Green Pendant. If your Terminators need to fall back but still want to shoot and charge, this lets them do it. They're just as deadly even when they're pulling out of bad situations. Finally, we have Long Strider. It lets you reroll charge rolls for your unit. More chances to get those critical charges off when you need them most. Alright, now let's get into the really fun part, the strats. These are where the champions of Fenris really shine. First, there's Prey Taker's Eye. This one lets you pick either lethal hits or sustained hits 1 for your unit, and then it lasts for the rest of the phase. Whether you're shooting or fighting, this is great to make sure your weapons are hitting harder. An oldie but goodie, Armor of Contempt is clutch when you're trying to tank incoming damage. If your unit is targeted, his strat makes the enemy's app worse by 1. That means their attacks are less likely to hurt you and your Space Wolves will keep standing strong. Next up, with Runes of Claiming, gives you sticky objectives, making sure you keep control of it until your opponent takes it off you. It's perfect for securing those crucial objectives, especially in late game. Then there's Chilling Howl, which targets your Terminators. Any enemy unit within 6 inches has to do a battle shock test, and if they're below half string, they subtract 1. This is perfect for shaking up the enemy's plans. With Stalking Wolves, your infantry units get stealth for the rest of the phase, so if you're under heavy fire, -1 to hit will help you keep your warriors safe while they maneuver into position. Finally, there's Onrushing Storm. This lets you pull a Terminator squad off the battlefield and into strategic reserves. It's perfect for getting your Terminators back into the fight when the time's right, dropping in to turn the tide of battle. So there you have it. The champions of Fenris are all about getting up in your enemy's face and dominating the battlefield, with the ability to charge in your opponent's turn and a ton of tricks to keep them on their toes. This detachment is all about aggressive tactics and holding your ground. If you like this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more Warhammer 40k content. If you've got any cool champions of Fenris tactics or thoughts, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're using these wolves in your games. Catch you in the next one.